In today's data-driven world, the ability to interact with databases is paramount. This is where SQL, or Structured Query Language, takes center stage. SQL is the language used to communicate with databases, allowing us to store, retrieve, and manipulate data effectively. Imagine vast digital libraries holding information crucial to businesses, research, and countless other fields. SQL is the key to unlocking these repositories, enabling us to extract meaningful insights and make informed decisions. Whether you're a budding data scientist, a business analyst, or simply curious about the world of data, SQL is an indispensable tool. At its core, a database is a structured collection of data. Relational databases, the most common type, organize data into tables with rows and columns. Think of a spreadsheet where each row represents a record, and each column represents a specific attribute. SQL empowers us to interact with these tables, performing actions like adding new records, updating existing ones, or retrieving specific information based on certain criteria. From managing customer information in e-commerce to analyzing scientific data for groundbreaking discoveries, SQL plays a pivotal role in countless domains. Its versatility and power stem from its ability to handle vast amounts of data with precision and efficiency. As you embark on this 10-day SQL learning journey, you'll gain a solid foundation in this essential language, opening doors to exciting opportunities in the world of data. Welcome to the first day of your SQL adventure. Today we'll lay the groundwork for your journey into the world of databases. We'll start by understanding the basic building blocks of SQL and how to interact with databases. One of the first things you'll need to learn is how to create a table, the fundamental structure for storing data in a relational database. Using the create table statement, you'll define the table's name and specify the columns it will contain, along with their respective data types. For instance, you might create a table named Customers with columns for customer ID, customer name, contact number, and email, each with an appropriate data type such as INT, varchar, or date. Once you have a table, you can start populating it with data using the Insert Into statement. This statement allows you to add new rows to your table, specifying the values for each column. For example, you can insert a new customer record into the customer's table with their ID, name, contact number, and email address. The true power of SQL lies in its ability to retrieve specific data from tables. This is where the select statement comes in. Using select, you can retrieve data from one or more columns in a table. You can retrieve all columns using an asterisk, or specify individual columns by separating their names with commas. Throughout this journey, remember that practice is key. Experiment with these commands, create your own tables, populate them with data, and try retrieving specific information. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become with the fundamentals of SQL. Welcome to Day 2, where we'll delve deeper into the art of retrieving data using SQL. Building upon yesterday's introduction to the select statement, we'll explore how to refine our queries to extract specific information from our database. The where clause is a powerful tool that allows us to filter data based on specific conditions. By adding a where clause to our select statement, we can specify criteria that rows must meet to be included in the result set. For example, we can retrieve information about customers from a particular city or products within a specific price range. Within the where clause, we use comparison operators to define our conditions. We can check for equality, inequality, greater than, less than, or use operators like for pattern matching. For instance, we can find customers whose names start with the letter A, or products whose prices are within a certain range. Logical operators such as AND, OR, and NOT provide further flexibility in constructing our conditions. We can combine multiple criteria using AND to retrieve rows that satisfy all conditions, or use OR to find rows matching at least one condition. The NOT operator allows us to exclude rows that meet a specific criterion. Mastering the select and where clauses is fundamental to working with SQL. These tools empower you to ask specific questions from your data, extracting meaningful insights and making informed decisions. Practice constructing various queries using different combinations of conditions and operators to solidify your understanding. Remember, the more you experiment, the more proficient you'll become in the art of data retrieval. As we progress on our SQL journey, it's time to refine our data retrieval skills further. Today, we'll explore how to organize and limit the results of our queries, making them more manageable and insightful. The order by clause allows us to sort the results of our select queries in ascending or descending order based on one or more columns. This is particularly useful when dealing with large data sets where we want to present the data in a structured and readable format. For instance, we can sort customers alphabetically by last name or products by price, making it easier to analyze and interpret the results. However, retrieving thousands or even millions of rows might not always be practical or efficient. This is where the limit clause comes into play. By adding limit to our queries, we can specify the maximum number of rows we want to retrieve. This is particularly helpful when we're only interested in the top-performing products, the most recent customer transactions, or a small sample of data for analysis. Combining order by and limit provides a powerful way to retrieve and present data effectively. For instance, we can combine these clauses to find the top 10 highest spending customers or the 5 most recent orders. This allows us to focus on the most relevant data points, making our analysis more efficient and insightful. As you practice these techniques, you'll find that sorting and limiting results greatly enhance your ability to interact with data effectively. These techniques are essential tools in your SQL arsenal, enabling you to extract meaningful insights from vast amounts of data with ease and precision.